look. I need $400 and I'll pay you back. Try to get on SSI? Get approved?
So why don't we try to get
I am on SSI.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I get a check every day. Well, $400, I'm only left with $350. I gotta pay photo, I gotta pay rent, I gotta pay utilities. It all comes out like shit. You know, and my husband gets a check too. So gotta watch checks all that rent. See, I didn't pay my phone for this month. They gave me a month off. So I had to pay one less expense on it. But still, Christmas gift, you know, Christmas is hard. Sometimes I go overboard on the last couple of spend. I was wondering if something on that mountain, you know, when it comes to expenses, us women don't care. You know, we just want to get what we can afford, and then we buy it, and then we realize we get the usual stuff. When it comes to money, we just go right through it. Like it goes through butter, you know? Crazy. I mean, you guys can, you know, come spend. My mom buys a lot of shit on sale. She'll go to Ross, TJ Maxx, she'll go to the cheap stores, buy clothes, cookware, you know, she'll buy cheap.
My grandma was like a ski shop.
Oxford and Robin Science for routes 18 and 24.
Oh, she does. She don't see that. Yeah, I do online shopping. I do my online shopping. I see online. I do it in the store. That's what a movie stop used to be open. Remember movie stop? I used to buy my movies there. They were cheaper. And then all of a sudden I discovered Amazon on my site. And I started buying from there. Actually, I didn't have the movie I wanted, so I went home. So I tried. So I said, you know what? Let me try this online. It's like, everything I used to have. Like back in the day, I had all this
first I didn't understand it, but as soon as I did understand it, I wanted to get out of it. I can't imagine any way that something like this would be acceptable. I mean, especially presuming, as is clear from talking to people, they're having some kind of sense of prudence or making the right choices is what's important to people. I can't imagine why people would continue to be making music like this. And I say that as a person who honestly is pretty invested in it despite myself. I'm not sure if there's any reason. And I understand that one wants to do what one wants to do, but that's kind of the thing about, like, being in society in general, is that, like, you have your prerogative, but it just seems like so many people have reasons where they try to, like, set themselves apart from other people. And there are lots of things that I have a sense should be concretized. I don't know why I have that sense. And there's this kind of research mechanism, like sonic research mechanism, that I guess served as the backbone at one point, but now it's just people making music. So many people making music. Why? I'm a firm believer in the idea that everything should have a utility if it's going to exist, and I know a lot of people disagree with me on that, or have a different sense of what utility is. But I just look all around and I just see so many people making things because they want to, I guess, or I'm not sure. I know that people are impressed a lot, and I know that I have a particularly bad habit of going in and out of, like, wanting very much to believe in something and then sort of withdrawing. And I suppose it just comes from, like, the fact that I have been present in this music, not even necessarily like in any kind of social environment. I've spent very little time, I think, around the actual artists within the couple of scenes. I think I sort of came into it as a result of a kind of like a surprise. It was a surprise to me, and then remained. And I was pretty young, and it was a result of something that happened when I was pretty young. And then I suppose that I saw it as being a space where I was around things that I cared about. I'm not sure why, but it's true, and so I think over time, I've continually felt as if perhaps I could produce something that is coherent with my private sense of what I feel I want this medium to do, while maintaining perhaps like a sense of not maintaining, because I didn't ever really have like I really need to emphasize that this is like this is the only social environment of any meaning that I've ever existed in. I've been a person who has primarily spent my time alone, and I find the medium that like it works through like to be not suitable for serious contact. And honestly, like, I have no desire to have serious contact with the majority of the people who work in it. And I that's a strange feeling. I think it's a strange feeling to know that you really care about something and believe in the potential for something to be really precisely what you want. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand why I'm so driven to it. I have no real use for or interest in the arts in general. I have no use for or interest in friendship in general. I'm very, very fond of concretizing the temporary for myself and treating it as if it were an existing object, and sort of pleasing myself among those things in the manner that a person might do with something that has already been established for them as having significance, or having a theoretical reason to apply significance to something, concretizing things. And it's perhaps maybe even contrary to what a lot of people get out of this kind of material, and I have a lot of interest in placing kind of sausage casing like boundaries on certain objects, and sort of placing them beside me, all around me, so that I can bear them with me, and I can be surrounded by the things that I care about so much that I'm not misinterpreting. I can be around people who I identify with, or not even really identify with, but whose language and whose vocabulary of things they talk about is similar to mine, and I can have those people around me, and I can exist within an environment, and I can keep it without, I mean, not even that I have any particular, I don't have any particular love for any of the people who, sometimes I do, and sometimes I feel like there's representation of a certain kind of thing that I find to be of, that is of extreme importance to me, to keep and behold, but a lot of the time it's just kind of the experience of being present and existing around a certain type of presence. Commodifying only for myself. So like I said, it kind of creates like, there are these people before me and around me, that I can then have with me, but a lot of the time it's just kind of the experience of seeing to it that I don't need to partake in any kind of behavior that's seen as being perfunctory in one avenue or another, and I'm doing that on both sides. I'm avoiding it on both sides because I refuse, and like, quite honestly, like I'm like, I'm not like a marginal person at all. Like I have a really large like breadth of what I consider to be acceptable, and I'm certainly willing to I'm not afraid to challenge people, or like I just like, I don't have those kinds of blockages that other people have that like are based on like a kind of like social contract thing. Not everyone, of course, like, but I have like I will like say things, but I am like perfectly capable of maintaining contact with people. I am not like an oddball. I am not like a person who like rests on a kind of cowardly, like, I need to see myself as being better than other people, and so I put like walls up. I know, like, that's not like, that's not the way I work at all. It's I guess it is kind of about like the breadth. It's about compartmentalization, and it's about really like making sure, like, that is what it is. It's like I have a real relationship with commodity, but it has to be precisely the type of commodity that I'm looking for. I'm not interested in making some kind of like creating some kind of like coalition of like all rightness, wherein we like all kind of want like a mutual excuse to be able to feel comfortable doing something, and so we all like kind of band together, or like I'm not operating honestly out of an environment of failure or desire for belonging or fear of failure or like looking for positivity, looking for negativity, looking for even really like I'm looking for satisfaction of a very particular thing, and that thing is something that I have for myself. I don't I think it's important because like in order for it to become a commodity, it is made open, and like I love it that way. I love it. I love what I do. And I love that that it exists and that it keeps getting more precise. And that regardless of the circumstances, as I've realized, I'm going to continue making it. Regardless of the circumstance where I'm surrounded by a lot of people who apparently don't share that. They may in their own way, but it's not the same thing as what I'm doing. And my vision of the circumstance is that I'm on offense from all of that stuff, because as much as I find certain things, because I really I find so much value, and I don't know I do know why, and I'm gonna keep doing it.